Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make, as you can see, the paper X-Wing. This is a Star Wars thing. It comes from the last episode of Star Wars, and it's very awesome looking, as you can see. Yeah, it's pretty easy. All you need is one square sheet of paper. I'm using a very light colored sheet, but if you want, you can use like a black or red, but it would be hard to see the creases in what I'm doing if I use this color, so I'm just going to use this. Alright, so, and by the way, this is a square sheet of paper, so you will be needing a square sheet of paper. So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold down your top corner to your bottom corner. So that's a pretty simple fold. And then I'm going to unfold that and fold it the other way. Just fold it the opposite way. There we go. And unfold it. Now you are going to fold it in half, hot dog style. Well, there's no such thing as hot dog style for square sheet of paper, but just fold it in half so it makes a nice rectangle. Then unfold it and fold it down from top to bottom. So now we have our corner to corner creases, our top to bottom creases, and our from right to left creases. So now you got some good creases to start on. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, like this, and you're going to, I'll give you guys a good view, and you're going to grab your right side, or actually for this side, you're going to do your right side. So you're going to get your right side, and you're going to grab the inside of this, and from the outside you're going to push. Just going to push and push this into the middle. Now you're going to flip it over, and you're going to do the same thing. Right side, just open up that flap. See? Just open up the flap and squash. So now you got a nice miniature square. Here's where it gets pretty exciting, but pretty hard too. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold all your top flaps in to the center crease. So here's your flaps, and here's your part that's all connected together. You're going to fold it onto that side. So just like this. Now, once you fold both corners in on your right side, you are going to open up this flap, just like we just did, and you're going to press it down. And while you're doing that, you can open this up. Or an easier way, so go back to where you are, right here. You're just going to open up both flaps, right side, open it up, and just squash. Well, for me, it's my right side. For you guys, it's probably your left. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to fold this side back on. So now it's nice and flapped over. Now we're going to go to this side, and we're going to open it, and just like we did, and leave it like that. Now we're going to flip it over and do the same thing. So fold down these. Just like that. Open both. Grab your left side or right side for me. Squash. Fold this over. Open up this. And squash. So now when you hold it, you've got one side. Well, yeah. Never mind, but now you've got knife feeds inside. You got this 4 flaps on one side and 4 flaps on the other. So now with this, what you are going to do is you are going to grab this right here, or yeah, grab this, and you're gonna fold it up into the center. Fold the other side. Now you're just gonna grab this one flap. Since there's 4 flaps, you're gonna grab just one. So 4 flaps, grab one. Their top one. You're gonna fold it on. So you're gonna do that for both sides. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up onto your left side. Your right side, but my left side. We're just gonna flip that side over. We're gonna do the same thing. There we go. Now if we flip one more, we don't get anything, so we're out. So we flip it over, and then we're back onto another side. And what you're going to do is you're not going to fold that up yet. You're going to open it up until it's even again. So you got your top and bottom flaps. You're just going to fold them in. Grab one flap. Oops, I just messed up. Okay, scratch that. Open up those 2 flaps. You're going to grab over another flap. So you're going to grab open another flap. Here we go. Okay, so now fold those 2 sides into the center. And then you're going to flip over one side, you're out. Then if you flip over another time, you've got open. So fold these 2 things into the center. Now we have used up all of our sides, so you can fold over that, fold over that, fold over that. So now we got a nice diamond shape. See? Like that. Now the side that you got your flaps on, you're going to grab, and on the side you're going to open up these, really any of them as long as you've got these little flaps. You're just going to open up these, and you're going to pull this as far as it can go. Not like up here, but if you can see these 2 creases right there and there, you're just going to fold, push them up, pull them until this cannot go anymore. So this might be tricky on the first time. I'm still rusty on it. And another helpful thing that you could do for that would just be to recrease these again. So yeah, and if you want, you can bend this up, and I'll show you what you mean. Right by these, just to get it good, and then flatten that out. So I'm trying to make that as easy as possible to see. And then flip that over, flip it over, and find another pair. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull this up, and we're going to just kind of get these open. Alright, there we go. And just keep on trying to find flaps. So here's another flap part. There we go. So that's just the idea. It doesn't have to be super good, because really the folds for this part don't have to be super good. And then for your last one, your 4th one, you're going to do the same thing. Pull it up. But as you do this, you should get better at it. So now once you got this, you are going to grab, so now you have 4 little flaps at the end of it. You're going to grab one of them and want to pull it as far as you can go. Don't tear that part though. Just pull it, and then you're going to align it with right here, just kind of that side, or align this with right there, and crease. Then you're going to do that for this side. Flip it over, grab this side, and actually once you've done this, you can just align the tips, and it'll work fine. So now you look like you have your X-Wing, but you're not done yet. Now what you're going to be doing is you're going to unfold all of those. Unfold all of them. Now, what you're going to do is, if you can see right here on one of these little side flaps that you have, you can open that up and then press on the outside of this and then let it get in on these creases. So it's an inside reverse fold. Just like that. So it might be a little bit tricky for you guys to do, but I'll be doing it again, and I'll be doing it very slowly. Here we go. Ready? We open this, and we just push this down, and it should form along the creases. Just like that. And kind of pull it out. And do the same for these two ones. So open up the flap. And then once again, open up the flap and fold it. So now you almost are finished with your X-Wing. I mean, this is just, I'm just using a bright color, like I said. All we need now to do is make the little turrets that are on it, which are actually super easy to make. It might be a little bit tricky though, because you might not be able to see too easily. But hey, with the light color, it should be easy. So what you're going to do is, on one side, I'll just set this down now. And I'll give you guys as close of a look as I can get you. So there we go. With one side down, you're going to grab one of these little wings, and you're going to fold the tip up. I'd say about around a ½ centimeter or a centimeter or so. How long you want your cannons and how long you want your guns, but should just be just like that. I mean, how long you want your wings and your blasters. Now you're going to do that for each one, is just fold down just like that. You're going to do that for this one. Just grab it, and I hope my hands aren't getting in the way. I'm trying to keep them out as much as I can, because it definitely is hard to keep them out, but I'm trying. So do the same on this side. Flip it over, and we'll do it once more. So once you get this, you should have your turrets. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to keep them into that position, because as you can see, they're poking out like that. You don't want that to happen. So grab them all and unfold them. Simply unfold them. Those are just pre-creases. So what you're going to do is you're going to open the back, and you're going to overfold. What you're going to do is you're going to push this right where the top of it is. Then you're going to fold along those creases and then just close. So then you get your first turret. And it should just stay perfect in form. Do that for all the other ones. So, like I said, just trying to keep my hands out of the way. Just press. Press. And then lay it over. The turrets don't have to be super good because they don't show up that much, but it's fun to make guns on this. And it's a fun model to make because it's pretty easy. And so, last part, open and fold over. And I'm pretty sure I told you in this video that I had that this is a makeup thing. I mean, if you guys have seen it, yeah, whatever. But I watched a video and I was trying to figure it out, but couldn't because it's hard. So, well, thanks for watching. That is your X-Wing, and here's a black one. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.